as a lawyer, you have to talk to your client and say, if we were to go before a judge, the other party may prevail. So that's, I think people misconstrue those two phases into the categories nice and aggressive, or sometimes I hear these terms floating around. But in my mind, a lawyer has to be a jack of all trades. You have to recognize your case, and you have to tailor your skills to the particular case. And that may mean being nice on one occasion and being aggressive on another occasion.
You have people say, hey, I want to hire a pit bull attorney. That's what I want. But in life, sometimes you have to ask yourself, okay, if I'm somewhere and someone's terribly aggressive with me, how do I react to that? So imagine you're in a courtroom setting and there's a judge sitting there and you've hired this attorney who's banging on the table and screaming. And you have to ask yourself, how is this judge going to react to that? This person's extremely aggressive and all they're doing is yelling and screaming, but have they prepared? Do they know the facts of the case? Are they able to present these issues to this judge? What's their reputation like? Yes, they might be a pit bull, but when they get into court and they're actually standing in front of this judge, can they actually represent me and my best interests? Can they do the best thing for my kids? So aggression is one thing, and as Farhan mentioned, there is a place for that. But blind aggression, just hiring someone and all they can do is be aggressive, is not necessarily the way to go. Being nice might not also be the way to go, because you don't want someone who's going to roll over. Every time the other attorney says something, they're going to say, oh yes, whatever you want. You want someone who's going to be prepared, who's going to be thorough, who's going to listen. You want someone who's going to understand you and your case. So aggressive is one thing, but prepared and knowledgeable is another thing.